Filming your pitch. Now that you have your pitch and know it by heart, it's time to put it on camera. Don't worry if you haven't got any fancy recording equipment. Your smartphone camera or computer webcam will work perfectly. First, you need to choose the right space to record. You want a relatively simple background to make sure that you're the main focus of the video. So once you find the right area, move any distracting clutter. The space also needs to be bright and relatively free of background noises and echoes. We'd recommend a room with a lot of natural light. For example, standing facing a window, or if that's not possible, placing a lamp behind the camera. Next, you'll want to make sure your camera is positioned in a way that keeps it steady, in focus, and able to clearly pick up your audio. It's important to orient your phone or camera so it's filming in the landscape position. This way it's easy to view on any device. Leave a good amount of room above your head in the shot, as you don't want to be too close or too far away from the camera. Shooting yourself from the waist up is probably your best bet, as that distance is about how far someone would be from you if you were delivering your pitch in person. If you don't have access to a tripod or phone holder, don't worry. Try taping your phone to something or propping it up on a shelf, anywhere relatively high up, as you don't want the camera to be angled up at you. It should be at eye level so the viewer can really feel like they're having a conversation with you. Now that your set and camera are prepared, it's time to get yourself dressed and ready. Style your hair, groom any facial hair you may have, and do any makeup in a way that makes you feel good and professional. To err on the side of caution, we suggest dressing in business formal attire. This may seem like a bit much, but you never know who will be watching your pitch, so it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. A dress shirt and a blazer are a safe bet for anyone. Most importantly, though, wear something that makes you feel confident, because that will come across on camera far better than if you're clearly uncomfortable in your clothes. A benefit to filming your pitch from the waist up is that you can wear whatever you want on your bottom half, so if you have a lucky pair of sweatpants on, no one will know. Once you've settled on your look, it's time to start shooting. Start by checking your camera and making sure everything is in focus. It may be easier to have a friend or roommate stand in for you to test the shot or use the autofocus feature that comes on most cameras and phones. Press record to test the audio, say a few words, then listen back for any distracting background noises. Once everything is how you want it to be, hit the record button and start your pitch. We recommend standing still in front of the camera for a couple seconds, both at the beginning and the end of the video. This way you have some leeway when you're editing the video. It's important to remember that mistakes are going to happen. It's rare that things are perfect on the first try, so do a few takes, settle into the pitch until it feels natural, and remember to be patient with yourself. Once you're satisfied with the results, make sure your clips are saved. You're ready to begin the editing process. In the next video, we will be learning how to clean up your pitch to improve the overall quality of your final video.